Prompt number 4, which is the one that was changed most recently, is reflect on something that someone has done for you that has made you happy or thankful in a surprising way. How has this gratitude affected or motivated you? And while this prompt may seem to be asking a simple question, your answer has the potential to provide really deep insights about who you are to the admissions committee. Explaining what you're grateful for can show them your culture, your community, your philosophical outlook on the world, what makes you tick. And so the first step is going to be thinking about the something and the someone of your story. It's imperative to talk about a discrete moment from your life, as the prompt asks for gratitude that came about in a surprising way. Now, this can be something that was repeated, an action that somebody did so many times you took it for granted and you thought it was just normal, and then it wasn't until later that you realized that you needed to be really grateful for it. But you want to be writing something that you're certain no one else will have. So to brainstorm, ask yourself, if I told a stranger that I was grateful for what happened to me without any other context, would they be surprised? The common answers for this prompt are going to involve a family member, a teacher, a sports coach giving an arduous task, which by the end of the story, the narrator becomes grateful for because of the lessons they learned along the way through their hard work. Try to avoid writing this kind of essay unless you feel that your take on it is going to be truly original. Begin your essay by telling a creative story about the something that your someone did for you that made you thankful. And paint a picture with your words here. Establish who you were in the context of your story and make the character development something of your somebody, really thorough. Show the admissions committee that you have a clear understanding of yourself and the details of your world. And remember that even though this question asks about something that somebody else did for you, the essay still has to be about you. Explain who this person is in relation to you, but don't go too deep on their background, on their life, on their story. They're not applying to college, you are. Your story should then transition into your unexpected epiphany. 6 months after Leonard gave me that pogo stick, I started to be grateful for the silly thing. So why your gratitude came, and it needs to be explored just as thoroughly as the other stuff before you begin to talk about how your gratitude affected or motivated you. Have a Socratic seminar with yourself in your head where you ask yourself questions. Why am I grateful for the pogo stick? And continue asking yourself why. Why am I grateful? Well, it's because of this. Well, why is that important? Keep asking yourself these why questions until you arrive at a philosophical conclusion. And perhaps your reason could be that you eventually got used to the odd looks that people gave you as you were pogoing down the street, and so you gained more self-confidence. Finally, think about how learning to be grateful for something you would not expect to bring you joy and thankfulness has had a positive impact on your life. Gaining more self-confidence, for example, could motivate you to do an infinite number of things that you weren't able to do in the past. And try to make a conclusion by connecting this part of your story to the beginning of the essay. You ultimately want to show that something from the introduction and how it made you who you are today. This really brings the essay full circle, but of course you want to avoid idioms and overused cliches like the person I am today, or I wouldn't be who I am today without this. They know that. That's why you're writing the essay about it. Give them more concrete details. Remember to express the lessons implicitly through the experiences in your essay rather than explicitly. So show us your growth through the changes in your life rather than simply stating that you gained confidence. For instance, maybe the pogo stick gift led you to start a pogo dance team at your school, and the team went on to perform at large venues, raising money for causes that you care about. But before your pogo days, you had crippling stage fright and hated even giving speeches for your English class, because these are the kinds of details that will make your essay more engaging.